None of your favorite content creators are your friends, nor do they care about you as much as you may care about them. Although this is a harsh reality, it's true, and we should all learn to accept this. I should learn to accept this. Some more than others, but I believe it serves everyone well to be reminded of this reality. Though you may think that you know them due to what they choose to show you, it's truly a one-sided relationship, a parasocial relationship, where one person extends emotional energy, interest, money, and time, and the other party, the persona, is completely unaware of the other's existence. These quote-unquote relationships are most common with celebrities, organizations such as sports teams, or television stars, and especially in this day and age, YouTubers, Twitch streamers, and other social media influencers. Unlike shows, movies, and animated series, where we know a person is acting and an animated character is simply a persona from someone's imagination, social media broke that barrier people once had from those they idolized or simply found entertaining, allowing you to directly fund them through services like Patreon or a subscription and chat donation through Twitch. You made a direct investment in your favorite person, therefore making you feel closer to them and entitled to their attention. But we don't only pay with our wages, we pay with our time, spending hundreds of hours and more consuming a person's content. Trust me or not, I've seen it in my very own analytics, and I'm not even half the size of a creator like Critical, pulling in millions of views each video. How can you not form some sort of bond with the person you see every day? As opposed to popular opinion, I don't think we have the right or the justification sometimes to blame this all on the viewers. See, content creators massively benefit from this relationship. Without it, most would not be able to do it full time. Just as much as we take from them, they take from us, right? Sorta. In a perfect world, this would be true, but in reality, the creator is king, as their entertainment services rake in the big bucks, growing not only financially but socially due to their fame. And what is the average viewer left with? The entertainment value, but never a friend, which sounds rather evil when you think about it. They're not going to be there supporting you when a tragedy occurs in your life, nor will they lend you money or even provide a place for you to stay when you are in need. You're simply a stranger amongst the millions of strangers that follow and idolize them. Does that make you creepy or even a bad person to think that maybe they would serve as a good friend? To an extent, no. It simply means you're human. But that doesn't mean it's healthy to perpetuate these feelings if it ends up hurting you when you realize Pewdiepie isn't your pal. One day he'll stop uploading videos without having to give you any explanation.
God, you guys, what's your problem? I'm not gonna add you, I'm not gonna write you, we're not friends.
I believe the best way to approach this is by changing your point of view on creators. They are there to entertain you at the end of the day. Use your love for these people and their art to make friends with other like-minded individuals. Remind yourself that this investment that you made wasn't all a waste. In summary, just use the knowledge you already have on them to your advantage in the real world. Or like the cool kids like to say it, go touch some grass. Speak to other people in general, whether it be on Discord or in real life. My next segment will be on the reason creators are so anti-parasocial relationships. Before that, this video is sponsored by BetterHelp. Is there something interfering with your happiness or is preventing you from achieving your goals? I know I faced those challenges before, specifically in my freshman year of college, when I didn't have this YouTube channel nor any aspirations at all. I wasn't the most confident person either, and speaking about these challenges with another person always helped. This is where BetterHelp can help. BetterHelp will assess your needs and match you with your own licensed professional therapist. You can start communicating within 48 hours. It's not a crisis line, it's not self-help. It is professional therapy done securely online. There's a broad range and expertise in BetterHelp's 20,000 plus therapist network, which may not be locally available in many areas, making this service unique as it's available for clients worldwide. You can log into your account anytime and send a message to your therapist. You'll get timely and thoughtful responses, plus you can schedule weekly video or phone sessions, so you won't ever have to sit in an uncomfortable waiting room, as with traditional therapy. They also make it easy and free to change therapists if needed. It's more affordable than traditional offline therapy, and financial aid is available. I and BetterHelp want you to start living a happier life today. Here's a special offer for Book of Alice listeners. Visit betterhelp.com/bookofalice for 10% off your first month by clicking the link in the description. That's BetterHelp, HELP, and join over 1 million people taking charge of their mental health with the help of an experienced professional. Thank you to BetterHelp for sponsoring this video. Now let's continue. Crossing boundaries. Some of y'all think it's cool to show up at a content creator's house unannounced and unwelcome. Take for example the Ethan and Ela incident that caused them to move. Fans somehow figured out where he stayed due to a 5-second clip of their video that depicted their outside landscape. I mean, bro, this is what I mean when I say parasocial relationships are okay, to an extent. There's a certain percentage that have no sense of boundaries and will show up to your house, asking for phone numbers. So I just finished watching this Kelly Stamps video where she tells a story of a crazy fan that got out of her car in the middle of traffic to ask her for her phone number in the attempt to get YouTube tips in order to blow up and make some type of job out of it. I found this story rather sad because the fan likely did it out of desperation, not knowing that in order to be successful on YouTube, it takes more than just tips. It requires you to be in the right place at the right time, with some hard work mixed into that. But most of it relies on luck and privilege. The parasocial relationship aspect came into play when she asked for her phone number. Watching this YouTuber every day made her feel like they were friends and that asking for the large favor of being her personal mentor was appropriate. Most YouTube videos get fewer than 50 views, only 2% get more than 1,000 views, and 0.3% of all the videos posted on YouTube get at least 500,000 views. This means your odds of becoming famous via YouTube are vanishingly small. That's why I find video titles like "Why You Should Become a YouTuber" rather misleading, as it sometimes serves as a bragging video and makes it seem more realistic than it actually is, because of that parasocial relationship that makes it feel as if the success is more attainable because you know the person. I know tons of channels that have unique, well-edited, consistent, and entertaining videos, but have been stuck at 1,000 subscribers for years, and it's not entirely their fault. There's also the viral "I have no friends" videos, where the creator usually vents to the audience on why they have no friends and how they feel because of it. These videos reinforce the parasocial relationship by making themselves more relatable to vulnerable people. Are these videos bad per se? I don't think so, but what stood out to me the most is that they offer no solution or coherent message. How do I fix this issue? Is it even an issue, or is it an advantage? Do I simply continue living vicariously through my favorite creators? What do I do? I don't know, and most likely your favorite creator doesn't know either, because it's a one-sided relationship, and they know nothing about you or your circumstances. They're basing it off of personal experience. How do I feel? I'm not gonna lie, I've had a parasocial relationship experience before. I would get addicted to a certain person's content and felt like I knew them, but never to the extent that I did something out of the ordinary. I just became dependent on them and their content because I knew that it would always be there. Growing out of my teen years made me realize that real connections were much valuable, and though hard to maintain, they are worth it for your mental health. But take this all with a grain of salt. It's my opinion. I mean, just last year I thought the whole Sigma grind sit was going to put me on the right track. Anyways, I'll catch you next week.